killed Sakura. Okay, between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Yep.
Here's my answer.
I was fucking right.
Yes, you were, good sir. You called that shit. Well played.
What? The killer was Sakura? Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Byakuya created the locked room in secret. No, I didn't do anything.
You fool.
Yeah, see, it is suspicious though.
Shoot!
Oh god, sorry.
Anyway. It's more obvious, more straightforward.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Oh my god.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Jesus.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
That time already. Let's do this. Sakura wanted to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one other person.
Byakuya. Because he looks evil there.
Yeah. I mean, so does Hiro, actually.
Yeah, he looks like he's sweating bullets.
Toko got to the rec room early and hid somewhere.
The locker. There was 2 lockers there. Oh, that one's coming out.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Actually...
God damn it!
I'm gonna swap it with that one, I think.
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? This piece of candy.
The knife. Man, she just got beat to hell in her last hours.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like that sucks. Oh, actually, it shows you right there. Well done. Ooh, but is it? Yeah, okay, it's not this one. I was gonna say, ooh, is it this one? But no, it's not, because you can see it's repeated here.
Yeah. Okay.
What did Hiro do to try to cover up the murder
He wrote. Yeah, I wrote that.
the
He
murder
wrote
he
Toko.
thought he committed? Yep. At that point,
locker.
Toko was in the locker.
And she came out.
Yep. Peeky peeky. What did she do with the magazine that had the dying message
She
written
hit
on it?
Hit it. She put it upside down. Back. That one. I like how I said that one and pointed to it as if you could see exactly where I'm
I
pointing.
knew exactly which one you meant, though, so that's okay. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Genocide Jack hit Sakura with? Also, goddamn this artwork. Look at the one on the left. That is straight
Ugh,
JoJo.
the queen.
She ran away. Bzzz. Oh, beautiful. All right, the queen.
And it shows you right on top.
Yep. Well done. Yeah, and it shows you all over the place. Okay. What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right?
Yep.
Or, hang on. That's chem... Ah. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body, which...
Jesus,
someone
Makoto.
grabbed. Huh?
Jesus, Makoto.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you thought someone was dead, you would be pretty intense.
Yeah.
What was it they switched with the bottle of poison and left on the rec room floor? The piece of candy. Let's do this.
The killer is you!
He said to nobody in the
This
room.
case
Yeah.
began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yeah, I got it.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
Okay, she put it on the top there, but it was actually on the bottom rack.
Back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
So you were kind of right. It is kind of a Three
This explains why there
Stooges
were
thing.
2 wounds on Sakura's
Two
head.
Stooges. Well, actually, if you count
Assuming
Hina, 3.
Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case.
Now, do you see why I like this case so much?
There's no bad guy?
Well, I mean, I don't like it because it was a freaking suicide. No. God, no. But I mean, like, it's so elaborate. Like, even when we kind of, like, knew the gist of the case, we still had no idea how it happened.
Yeah.
It's complicated. I think this was... I really like this one. You know, slight oversights aside. Also,
God,
God
no.
damn does it tug at my heartstrings.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Not sure how I feel about this music being here.
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I'm not an asshole.
Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Wait, what was that B for?
That was, I believe that was the, no,
the
that was the first bullet time battle. The rhythm game. Okay. The one that I just absolutely blew at.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will
Wait a
really
fucking
make
second.
the right choice? What's it gonna be?
He's just sad.
I thought it was gonna pull some bullshit and say you can't vote for someone who's already dead.
Yep, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Why'd you make us go through this?
Yeah, Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Like I said, don't be mean, yet he's also blaming her for that.
Yeah, don't be mean, I say as I mean.
Yeah, we almost died there. Wait.
I mean, he has a point, though.
What is this?
Because it's exactly what I wanted. Oh shit. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die!
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean... You were gonna take us all with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Jesus. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. Oh my god. You'll have to pay for our crime. Oh my god!
Now do you see why this case is... Oh... Like, as crazy as her idea was, like, I tell you, when I first played this guilt tripped me hard. I mean, not me as, like, Makoto, because Makoto, like, actually was, like, nah, we should trust Sakura, but anyway.
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it down on the ground in front of the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Looking back, I should have seen it coming. It's right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
You're very quiet, by the way.
Sorry. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
Tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of... my friends were all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... I trampled all over her feelings. The unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Wait, no, that meant, but she already had the bottle of poison on her. Okay, anyway. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait, right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Can I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please. Open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
we all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her to the corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. Even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What, the Hina already?
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
The fuck?
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
Then... You lied to me?
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you
I
gonna
did cutting
do?
around here.
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Would you get on with it, please? Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem! My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo. and demanded I become their tool.
I don't know why it's alternating between voiced and non-voiced, but whatever.
Might not seem the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Excuse me. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. So in reality, her being a spy just did nothing.
Yeah, that's correct.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So this whole plotline was a waste of time. Nah, I'm not gonna go that far. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. My dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of the conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
And Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can't thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through the actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know. But she died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Huh?
First of all, you're on the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note.
Oops, I dropped my controller. Hang on.
And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Huh?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina. Nobody can blame Hina either.
What?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you and nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
What
But
did you
anyway-
expect to happen?
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely, Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of that game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me.
Byakuya, does this mean...
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, you have.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone?
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing
That was
good
the
can...
exact opposite of boring.
Yeah, but nothing good can come of this. See? Now do you get why this is such an awesome chapter? I'm still gonna be one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead!
You're not gonna...
But...
Kill her again! Wait, what? Is...
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no! Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? When did that... maybe it came up. I could be wrong. Whatever. Listen, I don't remember all of the script, okay? I just memorized the parts I need to know.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh. Shit. I think you got him.
Hang on, not quite. There we go. And the final touch.
You've got the ears.
Ah, shit. Hang on.
And the other eye. And the other half of the
Listen,
face.
everybody's a critic, okay?
And the body.
Everyone's a critic. Just shut up. This is the best I could do with... Listen, this was limited preparation. Come on. Gotta bear some slack, will ya? Jeez.
You son of a bitch!
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Phew. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. Put some, Mondo butter on there. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I am all about the grilled goodness. Maybe I'll drink some, protein with it.
Too soon, man.
Too soon? I'm Monokuma! Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
Jeez.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
Eagle's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. Anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. That is coffee. What?
Yes, darker than a moonless night.
It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth.
That's called vomit.
Yeah. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Maybe a volleyball, you know? You get a little bloody handprint on it, you know?
Shut the hell up. It wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all things, even, like, laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally! No. I knew about it from the very beginning. You guys kept letting it slip after all.
For real?
I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift, from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help and risk it, and at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
So this death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our... They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Get
Well,
the hell out of here.
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit left more of Sakura's note.
For fuck's sake.
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is... the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Whoopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop the most important bit?
You're darn right, I sure can. Spoilers, you know, the DR fandom is like infamous for spoiling things. I'm trying to help, you know, not be part of the problem.
Jeez.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even frickin' know, huh?
You guys.
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note...
Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What's in there?
What?
There's one last line in the note!
Let me just say this to the mastermind. Fuck you.
Oh, I wanted to say that so much.
I'm not gonna just die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what.
And that's seriously it! Sorry, sorry, that was my line. That was me, I think, cutting in there. And that's seriously it.
That's really weird.
Eh, well, I'm the one speaking here, so... Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Bye, Inara.
Those are his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What'd you do? What'd you do to my body?
Those are my lines.
Yeah, sorry.
Answer me. What did you do? I mean, this is just recap, so I'm not voicing it.
Yeah. Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? Eric, yeah, same question. I mean, what did he do to us? Did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something?
No, sorry, that's 999. That's a different series.
Jeez.
Which, again, as I've said, is already available on our GameCola YouTube channel. Sorry, sorry, I shouldn't be plugging that. I'm not even part of that. Sorry, what? I mean, moving on.
Calm down and like comment. That's all I got. And if we were trying to leave the school, a sensor goes off. And the bomb explodes. Jesus. Seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, and maybe even a hit visual novel video game, but it's still totally not unheard of.
Yeah.
No, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone. How much longer is this? So what do we do now?
Not a lot longer.
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
Okay, yeah, okay, let's go. But you must feel responsible.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge, even though I absolutely was about to lose to that kind of challenge. I am speaking out of my ass here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Kyoko, Makoto, or the one?
Stop talking.
Shut up.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
Also, can I just point out, even if Byakuya was trying to, like, make her feel better, that is a shitty way of making someone feel better. Oh, it's alright, your plan was totally stupid to begin with. Like, that, how is that supposed to help? How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Jesus! Nice.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I'm calling you a sleazeball because you are, you fucking sleaze.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me!
Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world post-Pika Cap. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Ding dong. Blah, blah, blah.
Such soon the do- Okay then.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it down into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen in such deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What?
Wake up.
Up.
Wake up.
Huh? Voice dragged me from deep slumber into a hazy half-conscious were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
I see. Why is everything green?
Time unknown.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, but my door!
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
But what time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m.? Why is Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late, what's happening?
Makoto.
What happened?
I have a favor I need to ask.
I swear to God, a favor from me.
Alright.
God damn it, man!
Fucking react. Alright.
Makoto.
What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered.
The data center on the 4th floor.
What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Another word, she was gone. What the? Words reverberated through my half-dazed head. A data center. I thought it was locked.
Please tell me we can fast travel. We cannot.
Ugh.
I promise we're almost done.
I made my way into the after hours school and headed up to the data center. Eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already. Put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, rattle, rattle, rattle. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it that Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister?
Ah!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Well, I just,
You're trying to
I
tell
break
me
it.
you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
Huh? Oh, Monokuma, hello.
I
Lovely
swear
morning,
to
isn't it?
fucking God. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know.
You're a robot.
Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong
What's
now?
wrong now?
Just
That's
a
you.
second.
Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko?
Now you two? Oh, what? Why was that voiced?
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you, just get back to bed. Not together, but I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Lakoto. Let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Good.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Alright.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here! Shoo!
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Hold on! Listen, what was all that just about? About just now? She woke him up, made me go to the data center, which so happened to be locked. And she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it.
I figured that we would be the end. That would be. Cannot read today. I figured that would be the end of our conversation. It's like, oh, but.
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And that was over. But as I turned to leave,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
what? Kyoko's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Son of a bitch.
And that is the end of that.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
Oh.
Oh my, how long? That was 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Yes, it was.
I could have watched fucking Shazam in that time.
I've heard it's a good movie.
I heard it's good too, yeah. I want to go see it like as soon as my fucking thesis is done.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that, man. But oh boy, I was not expecting to wear out. I was not expecting to get that much work with my Monokuma chops again. Getting lots of good practice. But oh, I love that chapter. You know, at least the class trial, I should say. I hate the main part of the chapter because it's just the entirety is just stupid bullshit that makes Kyoko mad at you for no good reason whatsoever. And then the class trial is just, holy crap, oh, this is a super complex murder that I can barely understand, and oh, now I understand it, and oh my god, it's really sad. Oh, except it's actually not really sad, it's actually super awesome, and now we're gonna be super strong. And then, oh no, he killed Alter Ego. And then, oh my god, now there's another 16th student in the school. Ah! So much going on. That's why I told you that this is where the end game starts. This is where it gets serious. So, you better be hype for Chapter 5.
I am intrigued as hell.
Alright, and with that, we'll talk to you guys later, guys. Till next time.